What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're gonna be explaining how I lost my V card, and it's actually a kind of funny story, but kind of crazy, kind of funny. So basically, like what happened was I met this one girl, right? I'm just get straight to the point because at this point, you already know the video is coming, so I'm just get straight to the point. So basically, right, I met this one girl, and she was really cool. Like she actually, helped me out with school. I helped her out with school, and I mean, it was like more of a mutual understanding. So the one time she was like, "Oh, come over, this and the third." I was like, sure, like, cause at the end of the day, most of the time I go over people's houses, I went over people's houses. We were their friends. Like we didn't do nothing. We just would either talk, chill, go in the bed, get in the pool or something. Like you mean just chill out. So yeah. Now, the girl that I'm probably gonna tell a story about, she's probably gonna be mad. It is what it is because you did what you did. I did what I did. And yeah. So, right. All right, so I went over her crib and we chilling at first. We just chilling, vibing. It's still early in the day. It was so like long that I've been there that it was becoming nighttime when I was about to leave. And you know, I started talking to like her mom, her dad, and stuff. You mean she was chatting it up because we good friends. Like I'm thinking we good friends, good friends. Now, at the end of the day, I wouldn't mind. Like you mean the reason I wasn't even planning on that because she said she had a boyfriend, right? But that was before him because she wouldn't invite me over when she had a boyfriend. So when she invited me over, she was like, "Yeah, we're done. This and the third. He don't treat me good. He don't give me this and the third, like affection. This and the third." I'm just like, okay, cool. She just needs some. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, but she just needed something. I wasn't thinking she needed to meet. I didn't think we was Arby's, but you know, I just thought, she just needed someone to talk to, and I was a good friend. So I went over, and I'm getting ready to leave, and we get in her basement, right? And we vibing down there, just talking. She on the phone with one of her female friends. She on the phone with one of them, and next thing I know, see, I told her my weaknesses, like what turns me on. She told me hers too, but like we was just talking in general at the time, but she knew what turned me on. So she started doing that. I can't say it on here because that's federal. Like, I don't want to look. It's a difference between a federal and two federal. I can tell the story because the story happened, but y'all not gonna know what turns me on and what don't. Like, y'all, it's limits between what y'all can know and what y'all can't know. So just know she knew what to do to turn me on, right? All right, cool. So you mean she sitting there whoop de whoop? My thing went up. I'm just like, yo, and then she felt it too. Like she knew purposely what she was doing. She felt it. So then what she do right after? Start grabbing it. Like feeling the print and stuff. And I'm just like, wow, she on the phone is crazy. Like crazy work, right? So I'm like, yo, hang up. Like if we about to do this, hang up. You mean? Cause I don't know. I'm just like I'm not gonna say I'm aggressive, but like I'm straightforward. I say, yo, hang up. So she hung up. I was like, oh, so she want to do it. She want to get to the year. So I was like, I bet like this girl, she gonna take my first time with me. I'm about to finally get down into the duties. I'm about to be able to relate to my homies when they tell the stories because at the time all my homies, I have two homies, they both was sitting there trying to clown me because I ain't never have it before. And I wasn't like worried about it in relationships or even not outside relationships. I wasn't worried about it, but like if it ever were to happen, I wouldn't pass it down. But like, I'm just a genuine good friend. So if she don't like, make the first move, I'm not going to make a move. It's literally how it is. So now she making moves, and there goes my pants. Like it was on like 2 seconds ago, but my pants disappeared. I don't know where it went, but it disappeared. So then her clothes started disappearing. Like I think it was a genie or something in the room just making clothes disappear because I don't know, but yeah. So, you know, I started doing what she liked because I'm a good listener, and So I was over here, you mean, turning her on as much as she was turning me on. And, you know, she get up on that couch. And I'm just like, oh yeah, like, it's a wrap. You mean she opened that leg up, opened that leg out. I said, here it come, running over there like a little kid. Like, you mean just everything just out and swinging left or yeah, all that. So then, right, because our phone's still next to her because she was just on the phone. Peep, she was just on the phone. So you mean her phone was next to her. So I go and put the tip in, and you mean I'm about to put it. I'm about to go all the way. So I go to put the tip in. My tip is in, and guess who calling her phone? Her boyfriend that she claimed she didn't have. But hey, so I'm just like, you still got a boyfriend? And she was like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not knowing if he hitting. I'm not knowing this and a third. I'm a really clean person. Like at the end of the day, if you doing something, I really want to know what you're doing. But I'm thinking, she telling me the truth that she wasn't having anything. She didn't even let him do it, this and a third, which, was true. She didn't even let him do it. So I'm just like, okay, like, what's going on? Like, I'm confused. I'm just like, you got a boyfriend. And she was like, don't worry about it, this and a third. Keep going in. I was like, nah, like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not going to sit here and have intercourse with someone else's girl because I don't want that karma back on me when I have a girl, somebody having it with my girl. You mean I don't want that type of karma because I believe in karma at the end of the day. So you mean, and then she's sitting there like, oh, this and the third. You make me feel like the H word or WHO. You mean you make me feel like a blow. You making me feel like a blow. You make me feel like this and a third. A floor. You making me feel like, just imagine words that rhyme with those words. That's what she was saying. So I'm just like, I'm not making you feel like nothing. You over here trying to have with me, and you got a boyfriend. Like, and I really felt disrespected because at the end of the day, if he would have never called, I would have really did it with another man's girl. So half the time I tell the story, and people were like, "Oh, so then you didn't lose your virginity?" And then the other half, they were like, "Oh, like just as long as you put the thing in, you lost it." So that's up for y'all to decide. Like y'all could decide, let me know whether or not I lost it or not. That was technically the first time that I've ever put my tip in anything. Um, I could just say the next story time. I'm just shortening the next story time because I kind of feel bad that y'all like getting left like this because at the end of the day, I don't know if I consider that the first time, consider it or not. So I'm just let you know the first time I did, or the second time, if you consider that the first time. Second time I did do it, went over her crib, parents still in the crib, and um, yeah, just no condom, raw dog. I lasted about 2 minutes, if that, maybe a minute 25. Um, if that, like, I'm surprised I even pulled out in time. I'm 100% real. And you mean it felt good, like especially if you feel like you love someone, it felt real good. I'm gonna be 100% real. It felt extremely good, and at the end of the day, if I had a word to tell y'all, wait until you get comfortable with somebody. Wait until you mean either A, wait until you're really comfortable with someone so it feels better, or B, I wouldn't recommend this, but I know some people that do this is do it with like a close friend that you swear is close. But even that's when like kind of mess up the like friendship after. I don't know. For me personally, it's overrated. I'm real. It's 100% overrated. I still prefer love over intercourse, but that's just me. At the end of the day, I'd rather sit there and love somebody rather than trying to get in their pants 24/7. You mean? But that just probably naturally comes along with most times you dating people. Um, like you're gonna want to do it, especially if they make you feel welcomed, make you feel like you're at home. Cool, like do what you want to do. If you're out there, you have a lot of bodies. bodies at the end of the day, once you get mature enough, bodies do not matter. It really just depends on how clean you are and if you take care of yourself. Like at the end of the day, you have your past. You can't change the past. You can't change who you've been with. You can't change this and the third. So don't sit here and stress about it. For some people that actually worried about losing their virginity to someone that already lost it, it's gonna feel kind of it's gonna feel kind of awkward because at the end of the day you're the only one losing something, and they already had their first and you're not their first. You're gonna feel really really bad. But if you actually like that person, you'll probably get over that because I had to do the same thing. Like you mean I had to even consider the fact of even as a first person, she already did it like 3 times before me. So like I'm thinking I'm really inexperienced, and then it's not really gonna be as special because she's gonna be my first one, and I'm just her fourth one. It's not like that. It's really not like that. Most people do get attached to their first body. It's just naturally how people is. Um, Me personally, no. It don't matter how good it was. I'm not gonna be like obsessed over that. If you're not treating me well, or if I feel like I'm not like loved or I'm neglected, I'm not gonna care at all. Like I'm just not gonna care. I'm gonna go to the next person because I want to feel loved and like appreciated over the fact it's just good. Like you can have it with anybody. I'm 300% real. You really can, but having it with someone that you actually care for, it hits different. So yeah, that was my story time. Hope y'all enjoyed the story time. Let me know down in the comments which I want to hear next or which I want to talk about next. Because I could do Q&As too, podcasts. I could do a lot of all that. Answer y'all questions. Let me know, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thank y'all for 1K subscribers too. Thank y'all so much for 1K subscribers. I forgot to say it in the beginning. So yeah, y'all have a good day and peace out.